Welcome to another week of what I've been doing on the YouTube Pagan Challenge. And we're tackling week 21, marriage or partnership ceremony, or hand fasting. Now, yes, I am married. Ooh, secret's out. That guy that keeps wandering in my videos, if you watch my other channel, I figured, well, if he keeps following me, I might as well keep him. It's been 6 years now. And the strange thing is, I knew his mother first. It's even though he's much older than I am. It's a weird thing. So, and we had, we did it in our church, because at that time we were part of the church. So, our organist did the organ, and our pastor, who had moved up to Maine at that point, came down to do the ceremony and then wouldn't take the money for it. I'm like, it's like you came down from Maine. But so that was cool, and it was, nice. Picture a stuffed sausage in a white dress. So but for me it was like, I'm not used to being the center of attention, especially in that kind of way. So to me, I don't know how the hell I managed to get through it, because I'm like, basically it was like, okay, hit my marks, remember my lines. I felt like I was in the middle of a play. So I was like robot. But the practice ceremony the afternoon before, I'm like, I tried to get as much of me in my wedding as I could. It was pretty much your standard run-of-the-mill white thing. White dress, but I had made my flowers out of fake flowers, and I handmade all the little party favors, so it wasn't exactly top of the line, but got the job done. It was kind of whatevs. You want to save money, do a lot of shit yourself. I swear, I even made the dessert. I made so many freaking muffins, but whatever. But the day before, I'm like, I had my pro climbers, I had my nice goth dress, I would have loved to have a black and red dress and stuff like that, so I would have liked to have it a bit more me than the other families, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have cared, but I love the idea, ramble over, of a hand fasting. To me, it means more. The wedding was just sort of, you were kind of obligated to do it, if that makes sense. Not like it was horrible, it was great, and I had my brothers and sisters, hanging with me in my party. Damned if you couldn't try to find a frickin' pantsuit in pastel colors. Because none of them really cared for wearing dresses, and I'm like, having been a bridesmaid, knowing how many crappy dresses you have to wear, I tried, but they were okay with it. But I liked the fact that you have a hand fasting, where I think it means more. I'm not quite sure how to explain this, because you are obligated sort of by a promise. As far as I understand how the ceremony works. Now, here's my question. On a hand fasting, you've got your year and a day, and if it doesn't work out, you can kind of unhand fast, I guess. I think there's a ceremony to break the hand fasting, going, well, this isn't going to work out, da-da-da-da-da. But do you continue hand fastings every year and a day, or do you okay, well, the year and a day worked, we'll do this again in 5 years? How do you continue that? But I like the simplicity of it too. There's sort of an elegance to it, where it's okay, I'm promising you this, and now I'm not quite sure how it works in other countries. And I suppose if you're not going to have children, it doesn't really matter. It's well, you're still married even if you don't really sign the paper. I mean, you're still making those obligations to each other. I mean, either way, you should take it seriously, whether it's cold stone on, chiseled in stone. I mean, you're making that commitment, you know? And for someone like me, he should be lucky. I could have chosen anybody or nobody at all. But nope, I kept you. but, but yeah, it's marriage or partnership ceremony. As long as the two of you understand the, well, consequence is quite the right word. The impact isn't quite the right word either. The immensity of what you're doing for the other person, you know, that you're adjusting your world to suit another. You know, that there's a lot of sacrifice, I guess, when you make that commitment. It's not like, oh yeah, sure, in a year and a day, what the fuck will be, you know? I think I can tolerate that. And maybe that's what way it works sometimes. I don't know. But it's something to, you know, take seriously, regardless of, you know, what you're connecting to, you know? So I'm not quite sure what else to add, really. And, you know, I suppose it's important. You're making the same, it's still immense whether it's just you and your officiate, or if they have a whole army of people watching. But I suppose it makes more, I suppose it's more of an impact. It's, I don't know, can you tell I'm just so full of romance? I'm just not wired for this stuff. Even when he asked me, I'm like, are you sure this is what you're getting? You know, I want you to be absolutely sure, because there's certain things I just cannot do. I mean, if you're, you know, looking for like, I just can't. I'm just not wired for certain things, and it's like, yeah, okay, so, like, okay, you know what you're getting into. We have a very strange relationship, what can I say? So, I don't know, I should just insert words here. Take it seriously, enjoy it, make sure that the other person knows, even though they're coming from the same perspective, I suppose, because they're giving up enough for you, and, you know, you're like Lita and Cutter, two pools of water joined. ElfQuest, Google it. You know, and enjoy it, too. You know, you're celebrating a new beginning, so, I don't know. I suppose you can, like, insert links for Dr. Ruth. I don't know. I should stop rambling now. Alrighty. This is really, I should know this stuff, but it's like, how do you, like, emote the concepts? And it's like, do it, it's good, make sure you know what you're doing, whatevs. Thank you for watching, and blessed be.